Yes, well, the Simpson Cup, we said last week it was coming down to the wire, and yeah, it's sizzling hot, no doubt about it. As always, Gary Thompson comes in to let us know what's happened. Gaz, how are you?
Phil, we're very well.
Well, you'd be very happy. It looks like Glenelg, mate. I know we'll get over last week's game, but it's hard to see them not finish on top of the ladder now.
We'd certainly be disappointed if we don't hold it now. We need a half or a win in our game against Southern at Tanunda this week. We've got a couple of very good recruits back for this game, so we're looking forward to it.
Quietly
Bit dodgy.
confident. Bit dodgy?
Well, I think it's a bit dodgy, bringing these blokes back from wherever, you know, they're in the middle of the season. And
One's played every game bar one, and he's been away playing in the Malaysian Amateur, so you have to give him that.
Yeah.
The other lad's been a Glenelg boy for 5 years, and he's college in America. Just played in a big tournament in America.
Yeah, you're flying back for this.
We're not flying him back. His mum and dad are, thank goodness. But we're happy.
So he's not on holiday. He's on holidays, coming back for holidays, or he's coming back?
No, he's
back.
been
He's
playing
back for holidays.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but we're pleased to have him back in the side. He's a wonderful
good player. Yeah, terrific
and
player.
he brings his form back with him.
It'll be great to watch.
Hard to beat.
The Vines Mid-North played last week. That was going to be a decider.
So
Mid-North are now...
Mid-North are they can't get out of it. Even though they're playing home, if they have a win and they're playing Grange, that'll be difficult. They'll be back to A2 next year.
Do you know,
so the Vines overcome them comfortably, 6-1.
You know, Doug, you wouldn't want to be playing Mid-North at Tanunda for your life, would you, this weekend?
No.
You know, they're lucky they're playing Grange. Grange are lucky that they're out of fire, if you know what I mean.
Are already qualified.
You wouldn't want to be playing them, would you, up there?
No. I mean, we've always said about the Hills courses, but this one is something that a lot of the players haven't played a lot. I'm sure that most would have played it, but not a lot.
Ducky,
it's a nice little course, actually.
Well, answer me this: Will Glenelg play there before the weekend? Will the boys go up and have a game before the weekend?
No.
See, that's some of the things they do to a local course.
Sure.
They'll go to Thaxted.
My word.
You know, on Thursday and Friday and play before Sunday.
We tried to get. They have a Varden event earlier in the year.
Yeah.
And we did ask we asked our squad if they could go up and play it because it'd be important for them later in the year.
To have a look, yeah.
So, you know, when you talk about that, though, they go up on the morning of for the game. They get a chance to have a walk around before they head off, or it's turn up and away you go.
We're 11. We started 11:15. So, you know, you're going to leave home.
Or jump in the buggy, I should say, and scoot around the course.
Sure. Probably
no
not.
one does that.
Probably not. Most of them probably be aware of the course, but I guess we'll have to, we ask them always to be there at least an hour before they start, warm up and get organised. So it'll be leaving home at about 8:45. So while we're beefing about that, you know, you bear in mind those poor guys have been coming down to the city for 7 weeks in a row, so it hasn't been all that comfortable for them either.
Well, I know the Vines are going. I know the Vines are travelling. They're going up on the Saturday and having a round up there they're playing there on the Saturday.
Well, that could be dangerous.
All bar one player.
Your son.
My son.
Right.
Yeah, who's not going up there.
But that could be dangerous because there are a lot of wineries up there as well.
Well,
and they may not be in great form.
I'm extremely glad my son is not going up there, to be honest. I think he's working at the club on the Saturday, but he's not going up. But I know the team's going up to have a hit.
Yep.
And that is, as you know, that is very dangerous.
Yeah, but it's a great idea. And we thought about getting a bus, but our team is far too young. You know, like we've got too many 17, 18-year-olds that are just not going to mix with the silly old buggers like Scatters and I managing the team who probably want to go out for a drink. So it's best to keep it as it is.
Jeff Attenborough he's talking about there, who also helps out with at Glenelg, former
manager,
state opening bowler.
I do.
You know Scatters pretty well,
Like to keep an eye on procedures. So, mate, can I ask you about Southern and Thaxton Park?
Well, it was a massive game last week at Thaxted Park, and it was a spot was a game that's probably going to determine who gets that vital semi-final spot. And as the game was going, it looked
like
all but certain.
Thought it was going to be Thaxted, didn't it?
Thaxted Park were going to win at home, and Steve Williams from Southern, he was 4 down with 6 to play in what turned out to be the deciding game, and he won the last 6 holes, which look, that doesn't
Unbelievable.
happen very, very often.
No, it doesn't.
So, look, to go on from that, the year before, Steve was playing the last hole at Mount Compass in a crucial game against the guy from Glenelg.
Yeah.
The guy from Glenelg hadn't played the last hole very well, but he holed a putt at the last for a 5, and Steve was on the green for 2 and 4 putted to lose the hole, lose his match, and it was almost certain that Southern were going to be relegated. And as it turned out, they stayed up by a matter of 3 or 4 holes over a whole season, which is incredible. So here he was last year in tears. This year he's a hero. So it's a cruel game,
That's
but
sport.
it can turn around
yeah,
so quickly.
that's sport.
So it was great effort by him to win those 6 games, and you know, like the Southern boys were all up and about last Sunday afternoon, as rightly so, because to beat a team at home and almost qualify for the semi-finals, great effort.
Brilliant.
Gary, as always, appreciate you coming in. We'll look forward to the summary next week.
Fantastic.
Well, hopefully everyone travelled safely and got back.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Stay with
guys.
us.
Cheers.
Baz and I got a
Good on
bit
you,
more
Doug.
to talk about.